Where are you going to be? You going to her house?
See how he'll get up early for this, but he can't get up early for...
Who thinks on this vacation, who thinks Edward will be productive?
I do.
Trish says he will.
Because he's got a good teacher. 50-50.
50-50. Josh.
Oh, hell no.
Van. You don't think he'll be...
He'll suck.
Say about a 50% chance too. I'll give him a chance.
What'd you say, Van?
He's going to have to work real hard to stay productive.
If you're on here, do me a huge favor, like, comment. Let me know you're on here. Say happy birthday month.
Happy birthday.
And please share. Say it on the comments, not vocal. Do me a huge favor and please share the stream. So who thinks Edward will be productive on this vacation? Doesn't sound like KK. Do you think when Edward comes down to the beach, will Edward be productive?
As far as
Work.
no.
Good answer. She gets it.
I'm always going to be in his corner.
What does productive look like on vacation?
Me, my opinion,
Yeah.
setting aside about 3 to 4 hours a day.
Do you think you need that much time?
I think.
I don't
3
think you
hours
do.
max.
I don't think you need that much time to be productive. See, most of the time, people, how much do you think they get done in 3 to 4 hours?
Depends on how focused they are.
Well, most people aren't.
Yeah.
Most people, as a matter of fact, like how long have you been studying for this test you're about to take?
About a month.
But you're really not studying a month. You're really studying how much a night? Let's break it down. I think most people would be shocked to know what they could actually accomplish in small, intentional amounts of time. But most people, and I feel like me and Weatherman are probably the best at it around here. Good morning, Amanda. Thank you for getting on here. I think me and Weatherman understand this urgency thing. We understand how quickly, like whenever we pack, may I come in sometime? Come on in here. I won't be here. True says he's barely productive in the office. Well, I'm gonna challenge you a little bit. We are looking at our data, and he has done a very good job getting the Zillow up. So we do have to give him some credit. I know he's paid a lot of attention. I know he's made Hayden a lot better on the lead management. So I feel like Ed has gotten better, and I think his reputation it's just going to take him a little while. I mean, he's going to continue to work. Good morning, Shannon. Thank you for being on here. Moving along. Okay. I will be 50 when I get back. 2 weeks from today, I'm going to be 50. Your brother said, just kidding, proud of you, Ed. And I'll start crying. Can we make you cry? When I get back, I'm going to be 50. And let me tell you the relevance, why this is important. When I was 40 years old, I just moved out of my mom's house. And when I say moved out of my mom's house, I was living with my mom, 35 to 40, in a bedroom.
10 years ago?
10 years ago. I probably had just moved out into my own little place. But I remember, I'd gone through a very, very bad financial situation when I was 35. That was during the 2008 crises, where real estate was it was just really coming apart. I mean, it was a terrible time where, imagine if you had somebody and they bought their house, they couldn't even sell it because they owed too much money. Like, imagine if you bought your house for $200,000 and now it's time for you to sell it and you could sell it for $150,000. Think about this. 38% of most of the sales, 38% of all sales, were distressed. That meant they were either foreclosure or there was some type of a negotiation worked out with the bank with a short payoff. That was called a short sale. So all the real estate that I had owned, it just came down. And I mean, I owned maybe 5 houses, and I owned a personal home, and I had to rent out a personal house to move in with my mom. And I had $86,400 worth of debt, and I was going through there, and I was looking at my finances at the time. I probably got down to $0. It's about what I was worth. And I said, you know what? One of these days, and I said, when I'm 50, here's what my life is going to look like at 50. I'm going to have a net worth of $2 million, and I'm going to go on a 2-week vacation with whoever I decide I want to take. And that was a driving factor. That was something that, as Shannon talks about, thoughts are things. And to me, these thoughts were becoming my reality. I was moving towards, at 50, I had this idea. We're going to be here. And, I did get to that number. Did already pass the $2 million number. I'm not bragging because I was zero at 40. Zero. Now, one thing I wish I could have done is probably sped that up and said by the time I'm 45, I'm going to be there. But I took too much time. Hello, Wi-Fi. She is on here. I hope you're coming in here and we're getting ready to get out of here and go to the beach for my 50th birthday bash. But when I was looking at this target date, I started to get more and more clear as I would go down to this place along 38. My best friend bought a place down there in Seagrove Beach, and I really fell in love with this place in 2015, maybe 2014. I would go there like five times a summer because I would just go stay with Scott. I mean, a lot of times I would go down there, leave on Friday, fly down there, come back Sunday, wouldn't even miss anything. And then I started staying at places, and then my wife wanted to have her own place, and the last couple of years, I've started bringing more people down there. 3 years ago, me, Stevie, and Weatherman went down there, and then another time. How many times have you been down there, Van? A couple. So it started like growing in my mind how I thought it'd be really cool to keep bringing folks, And last year, I said, you know what? I'm going to rent a house for 2 weeks. And I'm going to bring my mom, I'm going to bring my family, and I'm going to bring the team down there. You guys missed the cutoff. I wish that we had more space, but literally Josh Harrell has to sleep on a couch. That was part of the agreement. So I don't know if y'all want to sleep on a couch with Josh, but this has been a very special thing for me to plan something out to where my mom's there, my aunt and uncle there, Edward's going to be there. Probably trying to ruin my vacation, but I was really the most motivated by this. It wasn't for my vacation because I can go down there pretty much any time. I got a free place to stay anytime I want to go down there. Just can't take my dog, but we can go down there pretty much any time we want. But not everybody can go down there just anytime they want. So for me, this was much more about a mission to take people there. And that's really the most important thing in life. It's not what you can do individually, but it's like doing it with other people. And when you're young, you're probably thinking more about what can I do? What can I do? And as you accomplish things on your own, they don't feel the same as when you do things with other people. So I was thinking about this, and it was building in my mind, thinking about how I'm even going to have dipshit Ed down there. I'm going to have Van and Stevie stumbling around doing whatever. But those are very fun trips. I think Van's been down there twice. How much fun do you have, Van? So here's what I'm telling you. If you can come up with this in your mind, you can create things that you want. To me, it's very important to bring people down there so they can experience this. But this would not happen if I didn't set out 10 years ago and saying this is what I want to do. I didn't have all the mechanics. I didn't have all the blueprints out. I just knew this is what I want to do one day. This is how I want that time. And 10 years to set a goal to have a net worth of $10 million or $2 million, I thought that's something that I'd be like really, really proud of. And we got there and it didn't really mean that much. This trip means more to me than that. But I'm looking at the next 10 years. I'm going to be 60 in 10 years. What is that? What is it in my life that I want to create today that I can have when I'm 60? And the reason why I'm telling you is every one of you can do the same thing. Every one of you can do this if you get the right information and you take the right steps and you're hanging around the right people. Anything is possible. But every single day you wake up, and if you're not getting information, if you're not taking the right actions, and you're hanging around the wrong people, you're going to look up, like I did when I went from 20 to 30. There really wasn't much difference in my life. When I went from 30 to 40, guess what happened? Went backwards. You can actually age and get to a worse spot. Does that even seem possible? I went backwards from the 30s to the 40s. Or from 30 to 40. I started improving in my late 30s, but those things I went through in my 30s is the thing I needed to help me, that would help me get through. Hold on. We'll be right with you. It's Hayden. He's already down there. This guy's so excited he's already at the beach. What are you looking forward to the most at the beach?
I'm looking most forward to cooking for you and cleaning for you and
I like
taking all
that.
your shit to the beach.
I like that. What's your funniest beach story you can tell everybody about going to the beach with me? Do you have one?
Yeah, there was one time, I think there was probably collectively about 10 of us walking down to the beach, and we weren't close. I mean, it was probably about 2-3 blocks. We had to park probably a block away. Everybody had a chair, and nobody was holding their chair but me.
Everybody, so how many chairs do you have?
I had about 10 chairs. Hell, the only thing Tommy had was a drink.
And I was probably complaining about having to carry that, walking down steps.
And he was pissed because I was walking slow.
Yes, remember that. Hey, we'll call you back. I'm going to wrap up the show. You should be on here. Bye. So, yeah, Hayden will be down there. I'm really looking forward to it. So, I won't be here. We're leaving tomorrow morning. So, I'll be sending updates. Everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate you getting on here. Wendy Sweeney will be down there tomorrow. We'll be down there around 2 o'clock. Maybe 1. Depends on how quickly we get down there. Have a great day. Shut us down, Vingraftin.